Hamilton City Council is preparing to declare some parks off limits to tent encampments. It's part of the council's latest attempt to deal with the crisis of homelessness in the city. Al Sweeney is following this story today and joins us live with the latest. Al.
Hi there, Adam. The city is working on its plan to provide temporary housing for the homeless and get them out of tents, especially with winter coming. But city staff warned today there may be unintended consequences from the city's attempt to do the right thing. Bishop's Park in central Hamilton is one of the areas where the city is getting ready to declare a no-go zone for homeless encampments. A City Hall committee approved a motion today from the area's councillor, Nrinder Nann.
This motion aims to address the intensification of encampments in one area and mitigate the negative impacts of other service access to the surrounding area.
The city plan to help the homeless calls for 192 new beds to be opened in shelters for this winter, most of them in Nann's ward. Nann says homeless people have to be treated with dignity, but says her motion would consider the local residents by blocking encampments in parks like Bishop's within a kilometer of the shelters.
There has been a loss of green space to folks for whom Bishop Park is the only green space in their community. There's a concentration of folks who live in apartments. It's a low-income, working-class neighborhood in many ways, and so we have to balance the other priority for municipalities, which is providing those green spaces and those public services to our residents.
The city is already imposing a 1-kilometer tent exclusion zone to prevent concentration of homeless people around its planned development of small homes in the Barton-Tiffany area. But with about 300 people living in tents in Hamilton, the city says it's not clear where about half would go when the encampments are shut down.
So 150 individuals will be moving, and do we know where they would be moving to?
Are we saying if we eliminate these parks, they might move somewhere further than and they won't get help? So what about the mountain area where people are, because in my parks right now I'm having, it's only 4 or 5 tents, and what is that the distance? Are they going to move up there? That's what I'm saying.
The mayor says the needs of the homeless keep growing.
We've watched winter after winter emergency shelter beds come online. The crisis has worsened, of course. Those emergency shelter beds stay open.
One person living in a tent in Bishop's Park told us today they wouldn't go to a shelter when it opens. It's too dangerous. So the motion passed today still has to be approved by the City Council. The city staff did say that they expect some of the new shelter beds they're planning to open to start opening soon.